Google Pixel 4a Review and a Buying Guide, Tech Guru Guy. The Google Pixel 4a was announced on 3rd of August, 2020 and made available on pre-order the same day. It shipped with Android 10 operating system initially but has now been upgraded to Android 11 with 3 years security software guarantee. The Pixel 4a features the Snapdragon 730G chipset, 128GB storage, and 6GB RAM at $349.99, and you will be getting Google's headline features like call screening, personal safety app, advanced assistant function, live caption and the recorder app. It is an attractive, reasonably sized Android phone with a great camera that captures excellent pictures, but it does not support wireless charging. In this Google Pixel 4a review, I will be discussing all you need to know about the Pixel 4a smartphone. Google Pixel 4a design. Google Pixel 4a has a cute design with glass front and plastic back. The bezel on the Google Pixel 4a has been significantly trimmed down thanks to the camera sensor located in the top of the display rather than above it, giving it a more sophisticated look than its predecessor. On the rear of the phone is a squared camera module in the upper left corner with a single camera lens and a fingerprint sensor that is nearly invisible. It also has a textured polycarbonate finish that does an excellent job in hiding smudges and fingerprints. The Pixel 4a has the power button on the right side just above the volume button. It measures 5.7 by 2.7 by 0.3 inches and weighs 143 grams, fitting comfortably in most hands, and it only comes in black and dark blue. Display. Google Pixel 4a is the first all-screen Pixel phone with 5.81-inch OLED display, full HD Plus resolution, HDR support, 2340 by 1080 pixels with a sharp 443p density and 60 Hz refresh rate. It has a bright and clear display indoor, but unfortunately, it is not bright enough under direct sunlight, and the refresh rate is behind at 60 Hz compared to the other mid-range phones like OnePlus Nord N10 5G with 90 Hz refresh rate. Performance and battery life. The Google Pixel 4a sports a Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 chipset with 6GB RAM and 128GB of storage. It was launched with Android 10 OS and subsequently updated to Android 11. The Google Assistant feature is a bit smarter than the previous ones and responds to contextual suggestions. The Pixel 4a is not a 5G smartphone, but it now has a 5G model and doesn't have water resistance feature like the iPhone SE. Pixel's recorder app is indispensable when making recordings. Unlike every other dictation app, it not only records and transcribes conversations but also the Pixel recorder automatically adds punctuation. It works on every US carrier and support LTE bands. The Pixel 4a supports dual-band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, NFC for mobile payment and stereo speakers with great audio and call quality. It has an eSIM in addition to the regular SIM slot and does not have a micro SD card slot for expandable storage. The Pixel 4a uses a single 12.2MP rear camera with f/1.7 aperture and autofocus with dual pixel detection, and an 8MP front-facing camera with fixed focus and f/2.0 aperture, great for video calls. The camera on Pixel 4a effortlessly takes excellent photos in portrait mode, and the night sight feature allows you to take nice pictures in the dark. It offers more accurate colors and better resolution than other mid-range phones like the Motorola Moto G Power. No other phone within the Google Pixel 4a price range can offer the same picture quality that it offers. Google's Super Zoom technology does a good job of sharpening zoomed photos, but it's really only good at 2x zoom. Anything further than that turns into a grainy mess. The Google Pixel 4a is powered by a 3140 mAh non-removable battery tested to last up to 8 hours 58 minutes while streaming HD videos over Wi-Fi at the highest level of brightness. In the box comes an 18 watts charging adapter and it doesn't support wireless charging like the iPhone SE. Key features: single rear camera, Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G processor, 6GB RAM internal and 128GB storage, 5.81-inch 60Hz display, eSIM support alongside the regular SIM slot, night sight feature, 3140 mAh non-removable battery, 18 watts fast charging adapter. Specifications: operating system Android 10, CPU Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G, build glass front, Gorilla Glass 3, plastic back, dimensions 5.7 by 2.7 by 0.3 inches. Display 5.81 inches OLED, HDR. Resolution 2340 by 1080 pixels. Camera, rear, 12.2 MP, 8 MP, front facing. Battery 3140 mAh. Memory 6GB RAM, 128GB. Weight 143 grams. Sensors: fingerprint, accelerometer, gyro, barometer, proximity, compass. Carnes dual-band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, GPS, NFC. Colors: black, dark blue. Pros: best camera for the price. It offers 128GB storage and 6GB RAM internal. It is affordable. It has strong battery life. Supports the use of headphone jack. Cons: it has no secondary wide-angle or zoom camera. Limited color option. How much is Google Pixel 4a? The Pixel 4a costs at least $349.99 in most stores, with close-range alternatives costing a bit more or less. The upgraded version with 5G connectivity costs $150 more with a larger display, secondary ultra-wide camera, 5G network support, and slightly improved specs for $499. Google Pixel 4a available series. Google Pixel 4a has just one available series, which is the Pixel 4a 5G with a bigger display of 6.2 inches and 5G network support. The Pixel 4 although has two series from 2019, Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL. Buying guide. The Pixel 4a is one of the least expensive phone that has a good camera and excellent overall performance. Unfortunately, the display is not bright enough to see properly under direct sunlight. The Pixel 4a is almost without fault when compared to other phones within the same range. The OnePlus Nord and iPhone SE are both outstanding alternative to the Pixel 4a. Is Google Pixel 4a worth buying? Google Pixel's 4a has a camera that delivers top-notch photos no other budget phone within the $350 price range can. It brings into existence great photos with high dynamic range. If you are out to get a budget phone that takes great pictures, the Pixel 4a is definitely a choice you will be glad you made. Conclusion? The Google Pixel 4a is a good mid-range phone that offers guaranteed security software update with great image processing capabilities at an excellent price, even though it doesn't support wireless charging and water resistance feature. You want an affordable phone with the water resistance and wireless charging feature that Google Pixel 4a doesn't support. The Apple iPhone SE is a good choice with great performance thanks to the A13 Bionic chipset. Although, the Moto G Power offers similar experience to the Pixel 4a for $100 less, it is an unbeatable phone for $349.99.